as we continue to travel west, Alaska bound. We're still in Minnesota, and we're fixing to check a big item off our bucket list. It's been Bob's desire for many years to visit the town that carries his family name, the town of Hallock. It has a population of 906 residents. Before entering the town, we did a little research. The town was named after a well-known writer and naturalist named Charles Hallock, who originated from New York City. Ironically, Bob's father's name is Charles, and he too lived in New York State. Charles first came to the Minesota area in 1875 and found it to be a sportsman's paradise. He set up a colony and then decided to build summer cottages and the Hallock Hotel. Many hunters and fishermen came to the area and ended up settling here. Sadly, the Hallock Hotel burned down and was never rebuilt. There was also a trading post in the area owned by the Lindegard brothers, who were immigrants from Sweden. The indigenous people, such as the Cree, Sioux, and Chippewa Indians in the area, did a lot of fur trading with the Lindegard brothers. Little did we know what was in store for us today. It'll make lasting memories. So cool. Bob walking in the town of Hallock. How you feel about this? We're heading down the happening part of town.
Okay, Alex, you're gonna come with me, right? Yeah, I guess.
This is my very first time.
Oh, yeah? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, it's a terrible weekend to be here. It's freezing cold. And,
It is cold. Yeah. We.
Just went into a hardware store in Hallock, Minnesota. Picked up this ice cube bin, and I'm going to use it for my camera equipment. I can just snatch and go.
We're actually stopping in Green. So we just got done visiting Hallock, Minnesota. And since I heard a lot about Hallock, Minnesota, I actually learned about it from my cousin. We wanted to come visit, and so I did some research on it, and Lindegard was a huge name back in the 1700s when a descendant of mine came, Charles Hallock, out of New York, and we actually met a family.
We're looking for Hallock memorabilia, and we go into a gift store looking for postcards. And this is what happens.
And where do you live now?
New York.
Oh, wow. And what brings you back?
And Charles Hallock, that established this town, he's from New York as well.
He's from New York as well. So we originally came into Long Island, but there was two sets of Hallocks. One on my father's side
Okay.
was Long Islanders, and on my father's cousin's side were Minnesotians.
Okay.
So yeah, and I think this was the first 17. I think the first Hallock came over in 1789, and then New York was like 1829 or something.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what was your first name?
Robert.
You gotta
Bob.
hold this. Let's get a picture. And I'm gonna get a girl from Fertile, Minnesota. That's well, now she's probably 16 or 17. But when we've been in business for 2 years, and she doodles on an iPad.
Wow.
And you give her ideas of what your town is known for, and she just comes up with
Oh, that is great.
different things.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was recommended that we go over to the wine bar and chat with folks there.
Alex, you're gonna go with me, right? Yeah, I guess.
Anything? They may have postcards and such, so we go in there and we meet a wonderful couple. To our surprise, we meet descendants of Axel Lindegard. Yeah.
Now, didn't you guys have a hardware store here?
They had a general store. Yeah. My great grandfather, his brother had a store. They traded with the Indians too. They traded with fur trade. They traded with Indians.
And they actually invite us into their home to show us their memorabilia.
Yeah, she actually overheard me talking to the proprietor of the place, and she's kind of stopped me. She says, "Are you a Hallock?" And I was like, "Yes, I am." And then we got talking, and you know, when I researched a lot of Minnesota, Lindegard always come up, and I never could understand how it became Hallock, because you know they were there first, and it's not.
It's a mystery.
Yeah, it's still a mystery. It really is. But
We have to do a little more research.
right, yeah. The trading post and trading furs with the Indians were done through Charles Hallock and Lindegard. So it was such a pleasure. I mean, an absolute honor, actually, to meet a family, and they only live in his great-grandfather's house that he built, and they invited us there, and we spent a couple hours. I'm telling you, absolutely phenomenal, amazing family, and we kind of felt bad because it kind of interrupted. They're getting ready to celebrate its graduation day there. They have 2 grandkids graduating, but they invited us out to the house, and the house is original and beautiful. I mean,
Somebody found me through Facebook and has sent me pictures of. It's still there.
Incredible. Not only do David and Julie live in their great-grandfather Axel Lindegard's house, but they also have many of the family's heirlooms, which were brought over from Sweden.
Sconces out in the sunroom.
It was really cool. I kept a couple of the bricks somewhere. But
Yeah.
You know what? Why don't you
Neat.
take that?
Such a thoughtful gift. Thank you, Julie and David.
Had it recovered. But this was her
So
sitting room.
I'm assuming
Oh, that's beautiful. We were surprised to see that they own a chest that had belonged to a Hallock.
The chest? No, you can move it out of.
if it's a relative of yours, you
Yeah, I
guys should
don't.
want you to have it.
I really don't know that answer, though.
Yeah, we don't know that answer.
Yeah, I'd rather.
Well, I don't know what other Hallock.
Wow.
Nort. Yeah. Tell me who had a harder life.
Wow.
And that stand that the cake is on is right there.
So, how old? What? They're 40 with.
It's their 50th
That's their 50th.
anniversary,
In
so
that
How old
picture.
they were. I don't.
That is the neatest thing. Wow.
Regutted the house and insulated.
that's Axel's home in Sweden. That's his mother.
Gosh. This is incredible.
We were lucky that way too.
But this is, He bartered much of this. My dad collected much of this,
Wow.
but
And we've changed some of them.
That's incredible.
this is from the Lindegard store. Some of this they bartered, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Really?
And they are two different tribes. You can tell the difference in the beading.
It kind of is.
Can you take that down so
Yeah.
we can read it?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's fine. Cheyenne was the very first,
Oh, okay.
and that's when
Wow. Beautiful.
Charles Hallock met with them to try to open up this
Oh,
area
trade-
for
oh,
trades.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So
When Lindegards first came, that's when it boomed.
Yeah.
You know, where it actually was, the store was making, you know, more and more people
Two
were coming.
layers. You know, 2x4s, they
Yeah.
put another layer of lath plaster halfway in. So it was 2 layers of lath and plaster. But no, I had a cousin that lived here one Jim and his wife, and they said, yep. After one, they 250-gallon tank, they'd fill up every 2 weeks.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it was cold though, because it was just so drafty.
Well, yeah, plus you get the wind too.
Yeah.
Then Julie and David showed us photographs of the outside and inside of the Lindegard Brothers General Store. Remarkable.
so I
The old
decided
heat grate
Yep.
and the original flooring.
Yeah.
So amazing.
officially
Officially it was Hallock, yeah.
established.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it was around that time, yeah.
Where do you want to, you going back, where do you want to get out?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna walk
You're
the
gonna go
town a
back
little
up?
bit
Okay.
more, yeah.
Okay.
The we have two stores.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you so much.
congratulations.
Congratulations. Who would have thought we would come into the town of Hallock unannounced and happen to meet descendants of Axel Lindegard, who played a large part in the settlement of the area. We also learned the town of Hallock is the birthplace of hockey. With the help of David, Julie, their family members, and residents of the town, a beautiful sign in the shape of a hockey puck was created to commemorate this achievement. To support the project, funds were raised through purchasing pavers with inscriptions. And the first ice skating rink was built here as well. And now we continue on to North Dakota. We want to go to a Cabela's in Grand Forks and pick up some more gear for Alaska. Dang. Wasn't sure if you meant there or there. I can't win. I missed the North Dakota sign.
Welcome to Minnesota.
We're back in Minnesota? Seriously? Dang.
So I wonder if that's a Red River.
I'll let you know here in a minute.
You got that sign, baby. So maybe you'll get North Dakota again.
Right? Well, I guess I'm not going to look for that river then. I've got the chance of getting North Dakota.
Just found out about it.
Dakota. I think part of it's in Minnesota, apparently. Cabela's. Gotta get us some bear spray. Just in case you're not familiar with Cabela's, it's a sporting goods store as well as an attraction. You'll see what I mean by that when we go inside.
Oh yeah.
We were surprised to see that we could smash a penny here. All right, so this one's unique. You just put your money in and it does it on its own. We're gonna get our squished penny. Here it goes. Sweet. There it is. Thankfully today I had 3 pennies on me. There were 2 little boys ahead of me that wanted to squash pennies, but they didn't have any, so I shared. Thank you.
Absolutely amazing.
I'll tell you, Cabela's goes all out for Memorial Day. Looks like the sign blew over, but obviously it's an American flag. How cool is that? And a flag for all of our veterans that have passed, that we memorialize today. Right there. Sweet. So you go over the bridge, you're in Minnesota. You go over the bridge again, you're in North Dakota. How cool is that? As I bounce all over the place.
So I'm not exactly sure.
And this is the Red River again.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that.
I think it can be in both states. This has been a memorable day. Seeing the town of Hallock, Minnesota for the first time and meeting wonderful people and a great family. And now spending the afternoon at Cabela's. It's been great. Now we head on. We'll see what tomorrow brings. And now to get a couple more hours drive behind us before stopping for the night. So here in North Dakota, the rest areas are in the center median. Our home for the night. Such a good sound. The kitchen slide is operating beautifully since Bob fixed it. Who would have thought we could smash a penny at Cabela's? That's pretty cool. The automatic one didn't leave a smooth penny. It's kind of bowed, but that's okay. It was fun. And as you can hear, Bob's working on something. On with the rest of them. Added the vegetables to leftover roast. We're all set for dinner. Well, folks, it's time to call it a night. Until next week. We'll see you again then. Thank you for watching, and as always, God bless and have a great day. Oh, and our new pillow has found its new home in our camper bedroom.